What's up, sons and hijas de bitches? Hijos de putas. We're talking about the Finnish band Children of Bodom. Finally, here at Metalology.
What is up, everybody?
What up?
Welcome back.
Motherfuckers.
The second installment of our new YouTube video version of the podcast. Welcome to our new subscribers. Cheers, boys. We're finally here talking about Children of Bodom.
Hell yeah, man.
Super stoked. Cheers to Alexi, by the way. Toast to Alexi.
R.I.P.
God damn it.
Oh, this one's been a long time coming. This is one I've been looking forward to.
Gone too soon.
Yeah, man. It's just nuts.
I was a huge Alexi fan. Like when Needle 24/7 was on what album? Not Follow the Reaper. Hate Crew Death Roll.
Hate Crew Death Roll.
Yeah, Hate Crew Death Roll. And from Hate Crew Death Roll and Are You Dead Yet?
Yeah.
Those two albums fuck, dude.
Back to back, baby.
Back.
That was when I was going actually we'll talk about introductions, but man, like those two albums mean a lot to me. So I'm so stoked to be here and doing this. I know Alex Handro, our boy, is a huge Children of Bodom fan. We're all huge Children of Bodom fans. That's what we're talking about.
Honestly, like, and obviously starting that little trend, at least for me, was Rudy. So if it wasn't for Rudy showing me fucking Silent Night, Bodom Night, I wouldn't have been like, what the fuck is this sound, dude? This sounds fucking action-packed, fucking, I don't know, man. It's a fucking 90s fucking action movie, but in a song form with solos and Finnish motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
Killing it.
Crazy how heavy they could be, but yet fucking melodic, dude.
Yeah.
Super melodic.
Super light. And they were everywhere. They were on Guitar World, Revolver. Like, they were fucking...
Yeah.
They were like stars. Like, they were everywhere.
That's true.
Kind of like... I feel like how Cradle of Filth was to black metal. Like, they were like the Metallica, right, of black metal. Like, they were the band. Children of Bodom was that to, like, that Swedish, Finnish, Gothenburg metal style that whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't consider it thrash technically, because I remember reading about them, like there's a lot of black metal influences in there. There's a lot of power metal influences. Like they're part of that Gothenburg sound, and they were really like the ones heading that whole movement.
Just like you have obviously Guitar Heroes, you have Zakk Wylde and fucking Mustaines and shit, but like from Finnish, you know what I mean, from Finland, it's like Alexi was the fucking spokesman and the fucking guitar hero, the wild child, if you will.
Yep.
So considering like what kind of sound they had, and like this motherfucker came out to be on Guitar World magazines, you know what I mean, huge influential on guitars. I don't know, man. That says a lot.
Do you remember his polka dot Randy Rhoads V?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that thing was killer, dude. All right.
I always liked his guitar fucking styles, dude. Even if it was pink, he fucking made it like badass. You know what I mean? Like the fucking pink inlays that he has on his fucking Randy Rhoads fucking V. That shit was sick.
All right, guys. So welcome to Metalology, your favorite metal podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Esparza, and to the right of me, you guys can actually see him now. You can see all of us. To the right of me.
You can see us
This
all.
is me. This is real. This is not AI. But this is Metal Handro, and in front of me.
What up, guys? It's Rudy.
And
next to me is...
your boy, Baji.
Alberto.
Again, this is not AI. This isn't no fucking, chat BT.
No,
fucking
none of
shit.
that shit. No, it's your boy, Baji.
GBT.
Right here.
El Baji.
Yeah.
El Baji.
We didn't just type up
Alberto,
a description that became Baji.
If you were to describe Baji in 3 words, what would it be?
Probably be just love and destruction and agony. Like if you combine all three of those things together, you just get Baji, because he's just he like loves you, but like he doesn't know when to stop hugging you and hurt you. You know what I mean? He's like, dude, you're hurting me, and he's like, oh, sorry, I just love you so much. And I was like, That's
It
all you had to
happens.
say.
Especially your
happens.
butthole.
That's all you had to say. Yeah, dude. Why is my butthole hurting? And he'll say, "Oh, it's because I love you." And be like, and you kind of almost have to just forgive him and just let him continue
Just let
doing
it
his
happen.
thing.
Yeah.
My finger's in it. That's why this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, well, fuck, dude. If your finger's like a quarter in, might as well go fucking halfway or more.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home, people. God damn it.
All right, guys. So welcome. Today we were talking about Children of Bodom. Real quick, I just want to let you guys know. Check out our last episode. We our band Defy the Tyrants.
Our first episode.
Just the first episode for I wouldn't call it installment. I'll say installment.
Installments.
The first installment on our new YouTube channel.
Mhm.
We did an episode talking about our 2 new singles that just dropped, Breakthrough and The Light. They're available right now if you guys want to go check those out. Heavy as Hell, and I think you guys would really, really dig them. We got some, this is just like a cool update of the podcast, and I'm really enjoying it. I think this is really cool. I'm very excited to finally be doing YouTube stuff here. I know we've been talking about it for a long time. We talked about it a little bit on the last episode, but that's kind of the goal of the podcast now, is try to like always evolve, move forward a little bit. Handro has some ideas to decorate the room a little bit.
Yeah, we've been talking about like man titties on one
All man titties.
the southern wall, but then on the northern wall it'd be women titties, and then but that might not work. We kind of had a little meeting about it. Might not be appropriate for like the algorithm.
Yeah.
A
A lot of blurring.
Yeah, just a lot of blurring, and like we don't want to do that. So we're gonna probably do some Elden Ring, some fucking Black Dahlia Murder, some Halloween H2O. You know what I mean, with Exhibit.
Do you even know what you're saying right now?
So just for our listeners,
God damn it.
Handro showed up today to the session, ready to party.
Yeah, man.
Party.
It's crazy because you're usually the one that doesn't drink. I'm the one that drinks all the
I'm
time.
barely smoking.
Yeah.
Barely smoking. Like, so I've kind of like turned it around. Yeah. So I just, it's been a fucking long week, dude. I worked like 8 days in a row. I'm tired. I've been looking forward to just fucking hanging out, with these guys.
That's right.
So we're gonna do it right.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
it right,
yeah,
or don't do it at all. Do it right,
Yeah.
or don't do it at all.
Or don't do it at
I
all.
could have been staying at home being miserable, but you know what? I came to work today.
So you're feeling it.
I'm feeling it.
You're feeling happy.
I'm feeling it.
He's
Just like that
feeling it all right.
Blink song.
Dude, that Blink 182 show that was in San Diego the other night was fucking packed, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody went. I wanted to go to that. I was so mad. My wife's sister, my sister-in-law, she had an extra free ticket, and my wife, she kept asking my wife if she wanted to go, and my wife like looked at me and she was like, "I want to go, but I know how much this band means to you. I don't want to go if you can't go." And I was like, "Oh, good." I was like, "Good. I don't want you to go without me either." Blink to me is just one of those bands. It's they're really, really special to me, and they're one of my top 5 favorite bands of all time. Like, of all the bands I love, they're one of the top 5. I love almost all their music. I followed them since I was a little kid, and one of my dreams is to see them. I've never seen, except for Korn, Korn and Devil Driver. Okay, so I've probably seen most of my favorite bands live. I've never seen Blink-182 live. And I've always wanted to, and every time they fucking come, dude, never get the shot. So
that's why. That explains. I didn't know you were like such a big fan. That explains every
Huge.
time I see the words like "I'm sorry, I cannot sleep, I cannot," like I'm like, oh shit, like he's talking about a Blink song. And I'm sorry, can't sleep tonight. I'm like, dude, that makes sense. Like, he's
why you gotta say that song though?
He's speaking in parables and shit.
God
Well,
damn.
Blink lyrics.
There's a certain Blink-182 song I'm not allowed to listen to, so I could say that. And you just motherfucker just kicked the door open with it. Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm so sorry.
Damn, dude. I remember when that music video came out.
Oh, God damn it.
Jack and Sally.
That shit was back in Burt days, dude. When we would sleep in the garage, and that music video came on. That's the first time I seen
It's
that
like
shit.
the Hot Topic song. What was it called? Hot Topic. I cannot shop. I don't know. Something like that.
Damn.
I don't
All right.
know what you're even going on about.
I don't know, man. But that shit was fucking hip. Just like Hot Topic.
All
That's all I
right.
gotta say.
So Blink was in town. I really wanted to see them. A little upset about my sister-in-law for not telling my wife, "Hey, Tony likes someone. Maybe you should have him come with me." Although that probably
Yeah, I was
gonna
gonna say,
weird.
was that an option? Like, could you have gone?
No. I think it was an option, but my wife didn't tell me about it because it would be weird. It's like that. My sister-in-law is cool, but I don't think she actually likes Blink-182, so she didn't get the tickets because she liked them. At least as far as I know. I've known her almost 15 years, 14 years, and never heard her like talk about Blink-182.
Yeah.
I think her husband and my brother-in-law works at the Petco Park and was able to get hands on tickets.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
And
Nice.
I was like, that would have been a nice anniversary present. I'm just saying, you know, but it's all good. It's all good. They'll come back around and
come back.
next time. I'll definitely check them out. Hopefully none of them die because they all keep coming. They keep having brushes with death all the fucking time. Like not Tom. Mark had cancer. Travis had a plane accident. It was on fire. Like it's all kinds of crazy shit. So
Oh,
I don't know.
fuck.
And then Tom is fighting aliens right now. So
Oh yeah,
Nope.
Angels and
Yeah,
Airways.
we don't know what those Kardashians are gonna do to Travis.
yeah, we don't know what the Kardashians do. Fuck, dude. We have to bring that. You just brought down the whole podcast. Because the minute you say we don't know what the Kardashians are going to do to Travis, I immediately think of Kanye West.
God damn.
That is it went from Travis Barker to Kanye West. I was like, fuck,
no,
dude, you're right, dude.
My boy.
I
They
was
got
like-
my boy.
Because it's a joke, right? It's a joke. Oh yeah, what are they gonna do? But then you look at Kanye and you're like, that's fucking true.
Yeah. That dude's
They're gonna fuck that dude up.
crazy.
To oblivion.
And he got with the craziest one of them all.
Travis is gonna come out in 3 years as a woman. Fucking
God
Fuck it,
damn.
dude. Fuck it.
Traviesa or something.
Travis.
Anyways, all right, guys.
Third Wachowski. All right.
The
Sorry.
What?
Too, I just watched Speed Racer this morning. I was watching Speed Racer.
I've never seen that one.
What?
It's good. It's
I know
good.
they directed
Watch it. Watch it.
It's super.
I heard it's very colorful.
Yeah, but on purpose. It's supposed to look like a anime,
Right.
like a live action anime. It's not supposed to look realistic at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So you go into it with that in your mind. And the Wachowskis directed. I'm watching. I'm like, oh, the Wachowskis directed this. Huh? And they're both women now.
Matrix. They
Mm.
made Matrix.
They made the Matrix.
Okay.
We're in the Matrix.
It's crazy when you look at like the multiple meanings behind Matrix. And I'm like, oh shit.
Wait, did you just say like the person that made Matrix was a dude? Now she's a chick.
The brothers, the Wachowski brothers, made
they
the Matrix.
transition.
They transition.
Oh, wow,
they
no
both
idea.
transition.
Dang.
Yeah.
Not
So it's
just
almost like
one,
when you
both.
look at the Matrix like story, it's like, okay, yeah, you can look at like biblical stuff, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Things not being what they seem to be. But then you can also look at it as like a trans, you know what I mean? Like relatable maybe like story.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's pretty interesting when you look at there's so many layers to that movie now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool.
And then you watch the newest Matrix movie and you're like, fuck, this sucks.
Like yeah, like
It was
you wish
bad.
both the Wachowski sisters were working again, but we only got one plus Warner Brothers working on Resurrections and
it was terrible. It was a terrible movie.
yeah.
But anyways, all right, cool. So
God damn.
How do we
we're out. You are
ADHD?
you are having fun. Look at you. I can see it in your
Could
eyes.
also be, yeah, I can see it in your
Your
eyes. Dude, you're
eyes.
just breathing fucking Fred Durst.
Whoa.
Like,
God damn.
walk around on me.
Whoa.
Just
Whoa.
one.
Whoa.
God damn.
Whoa. All right, so we're going to get into it. We're going to be skipping our questions of the week this week. We've been really focused on doing the video podcast. Didn't really get around to doing the story or adding the sticker in our stories. So we're going to be skipping questions of the week for the next couple episodes, but we will be getting back to that very soon. For our listeners that don't know, we do a segment called Question of the Week where we post on our Instagram stories a sticker, basically Question of the Week, and we answer it directly here on the podcast. So we didn't get around to doing it this week, but we will be getting back to doing it very, very soon. We're going to be moving into our underground band of the week. And this band was
That's
picked
right.
by my inebriated friend right next to me.
That's me.
This band is called
Alejandro.
Thantifaxath. Can you pronounce that for me?
Thantifaxath? I don't know.
Thantifaxath?
I try to look up right now like how to say it. So it's THANTIFAXAATH.
Thantifaxath.
Thantifaxath.
God damn it.
Thantifaxath.
Rudy, try saying that.
Thantifaxath? I don't know.
Thantifaxath.
Thantifaxath.
Yeah, it's a,
Okay, here. I'm going to show our viewers real quick. Okay.
weird-
Oh, shit. There you go. Right there.
it's a band from... Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me put up
I don't know if
their
they can
bio.
see it.
Probably no.
Okay.
Just look it up. We'll have the link on the bottom.
Yeah, we'll have the link in the bottom. And the band needs to reach out to us and tell us how to pronounce her name.
Yeah, please. Okay, so according to Wikipedia, just to give you a little background on this band, Thantifaxath is a Canadian black metal band based in Toronto, Ontario. The band, which is signed to Dark Descent Records, consists of 3 anonymous members. And just reading from their fucking Wikipedia, it sounds like it's black metal, but with a lot more going on. It's not just black metal, but there's a lot of shit going on. So really captivated my sound when it came up on my Spotify algorithm. That's where I heard this band, and I was like, okay, I need to fucking add this to my what's called Nasties.
The Nasties.
Nasties, 2 E's and 1 Z, Nasties playlist. That's where I add my, cochino music. You know what I mean? Like death metal, fucking nasty, fucking just porqueria. You know what I mean? Like cochinadas music. Sorry, I'm just repeating the same
Malamismo.
Yeah, Malamismo, dude. It's just about a bunch of death metal and underground shit. So when this motherfuckers asked me for an underground band, I was like, you know what? Let me bring this guy.
Let me pick the band I can't pronounce the name of.
I know, yeah. I don't know. Thantifaxath.
Thantifaxath. All right. So this song Hondro picked is called the bright white nothing at the end of the. It didn't even finish.
Jesus, that's a long
tunnel.
ass
Tunnel.
track
Okay.
name.
Okay.
Tunnel. At the end of the tunnel.
The bright white nothing at the end of the tunnel. Okay, it's because on Spotify it kept moving the title and then it stopped right before tunnel. I was like, God damn it! All right, this is the bright white nothing at the end of the tunnel.
Sounds like nothing.
It's almost 7
At the end
minutes.
of the tunnel. Sounds like nothing at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
I've heard this before.
sounds cozy.
Yeah.
Sounds like a vagina blossoming.
Beautiful. Reminds me of Metroid.
Yeah. I feel that.
Like the bass.
That walking.
The main forefront.
Interesting.
The bright white and the bright white nothing at the end of the tunnel. By
Oh, yeah.
Thantifaxath.
Thantifaxath.
All right. Thoughts, boys? What are your thoughts, Baji?
Black-ish metal. I don't know.
I mean, there's some like
I don't
black
know.
elements, but
I like it, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about it.
yeah, it's a 7-minute song, so this is probably like barely the intro for them, honestly. Yeah, it's
Like,
definitely a song that builds.
Don't get me wrong. I like how it's going. I'm just like, I don't know if it's like one of those I don't know if I'm gonna like it or if I'm gonna hate
It's like,
it.
where's this going?
But I mean, I don't know. The vocals sounded pretty good. Sounds like he's like in a cellar. Like the band's playing up top, and then the vocalist just in a cellar on the bottom. Like, no, you can't come up till you get your parts right.
Son of a bitch, this is a 7-minute song?
He just said that.
Yeah.
I looked and I was like, fuck, dude.
7 minutos, güey.
So, but I mean, it's a good. I like it.
I feel like a dick. I only played the first minute.
I was like, these motherfuckers just cut him off at the intro.
I'm like, nope.
Nope.
It's
Not
still
good.
It's still in the verse, Tony. Give him the man some time to cook here.
Rudy, thoughts on Thantifaxath?
It's cool. I like how it's like all over the place. Like it's black metal, but it has like that eerie fucking like intro. Like
yeah.
This is something like I would listen to, like randomly on Spotify coming up.
Cool. This is not something I would ever listen to. I'm not a fan of this at all.
I thought you were digging it there for a second.
I was not digging it. I was trying to find the beat. I was like,
like I said, dude, it almost reminds me of like if you guys ever heard of the band The Locust?
I've heard of The Locust. Yeah.
It's like if The Locust was black metal. This is what they would sound like. It's very like all over the fucking place. At least feels that way.
Yeah. I like the guitar fucking like just reminding me of Metroid, dude. I'm not lying. Metroid Prime,
big time,
like,
beep, 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 beep. All right. Well, cool. I'm not digging it, but I'm glad you guys are having a good time. And cheers to Thantifaxath. Thantifaxath.
Canadian band.
Canadian black metal. You guys check them out.
Check them out.
I like Limp Bizkit, so like I said, take what I say with a grain of salt when it comes to metal bands. All right. We are going to get into it. The main event, the reason you guys are all here, we are talking about Children of Bodom. I'm going to be reading a quick excerpt from the band's Wikipedia bio to give our listeners context as to the artists we were talking about. And I'm going to mess up some of these names, by the way. Children of Bodom was a Finnish melodic death metal band from Espoo. Formed in 1993 as Inearthed, the final lineup of the group upon their split in 2019 consisted of frontman Alexi Laiho, drummer Jaska Radikinen, bassist Henka Sapala, and keyboardist John Weirman, and rhythm guitarist Daniel Freyberg. The band released 10 studio albums, 3 live albums, 2 EPs, 2 compilation albums, and 1 DVD. The band's third album, Follow the Reaper, was the first album to receive a gold certification in Finland, and subsequent studio albums acquired the same status. Their next 4 albums reached debut at number 1 on the Finnish album charts and have also seen chart positions on the United States Billboard 200. They are one of Finland's best-selling artists of all time, with more than 250,000 records sold there alone. In 2019, Children of Bodom held their last concert in Helsinki, named a chapter called Children of Bodom, before disbanding the band. Laiho and Freyberg carried on as Bodom after midnight in 2020. Laiho, who was one of the founding members of Children of Bodom, as well as the only main songwriter, died on December 29th, 2020. All right.
Damn.
Children of
Bodom. That hurts when they put was a band name Children of Bodom, and it's like was like
It's just crazy,
All
dude.
right, so let's talk about how we were introduced to Children of Bodom. We're going to start it off with El Baji.
So I heard that one song, right? It went like.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like that. It's like that AC/DC song that goes like, yeah,
yeah, exactly, right,
motherfucker.
You're talking about in your face.
And I like how you were able to figure it out.
Right. Thank you. See, he knows me. He knows me.
All right.
No, but yeah, I heard In Your Face because I think I was watching a Headbangers Ball, and they were doing the music video for it, I believe.
Yeah.
And it came on, and I was like, oh, I haven't heard this song before. And then it was like,
okay.
And then I was like, oh, this song slaps. So then
some would say it fucks.
Right?
It fucks. Okay.
Some say that.
Would you say that?
Certain regions.
This song fucks.
Right.
And I was just like, oh, this is awesome. So with the power of the internet, I've got more songs.
Power of Napster.
We don't say that around these parts.
My bad.
The
Bear
power of the internet.
LimeWire.
Ancient technology.
Yes.
Ancient technology.
Technology.
With the power of ancient technology, I was able to listen to more of Children, and I loved them.
Okay. You were able to listen to more children?
Yeah.
More children? From the Bodom.
From the Bodom.
From the Lake Bodom.
Rudy, how were you introduced to Children of Bodom?
So, Children of Bodom definitely, if it wasn't for the internet, dude, I would have never discovered them. This was like around the time when I think it was the first computer I ever had. And back then, I was super hardcore into World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
That was my addiction. And, you know, it's funny. I believe I was on YouTube, and I was listening to fucking Tribute by Tenacious D, the music video.
Nice.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then in one of the recommended videos after that shit ended was Children of Bodom, and I just clicked it, and I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? dude. Like, I wish I could tell you what was the first song I heard. I don't
Yeah.
remember, honestly. But as soon as I heard him on YouTube, I was like fucking hooked, dude. Like,
Gotcha.
that
Nice.
shit just transformed my gameplay into something completely different.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard keyboards like that.
Yeah. Crazy.
To me, keyboards and the fucking guitar solos is what like really like, dude, what the fuck? Like, never heard anything like it. And
Yeah.
since then, YouTube, I was hooked with them.
El
yeah.
YouTube.
By the way, this is like Rudy's episode because like we all like Children of Bodom, but it's like
I keep
there was
forgetting.
one. Yeah, if there was one person who should make this playlist, like Rudy has to do it because I can make one. Aj can, Tony can do one. But it's like, dude, this motherfucker got me into Bodom, so it's like this motherfucker has to do Bodom.
So hard, dude, to pick songs because there's so many fucking albums, so many good songs,
Especially from the early days.
Yeah, honestly, the first 3 albums were my favorite.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I mean, we have to keep it to 6. I know that's what we're going for. So
Yeah.
it was so fucking hard to choose 6, dude. Like there was a lot of albums I didn't get to pick any songs just
Yeah.
because.
I feel you on
You know.
that. I feel you on that.
But yeah, man, I think Bodom has a very fucking unique sound
Mhm.
that definitely influenced a lot of bands after that, dude.
Yeah.
That
I agree.
fast-paced fucking dude. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Handra, how were you introduced to Children of Bodom?
Fucking the year that you got me into that shit, dude. 2006, 5. I don't know.
I think it was first time I heard it, I was in 10th grade. So I graduated 2005, 2006.
Yeah. 05 was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it was during your like World of Warcraft days, which obviously those days never end because World of Warcraft is awesome, but
It's crazy how it's still alive, dude.
it's still alive to this day. So it's like it's not
Crazy.
gone. But yeah, when you were playing that shit, and I remember like you had like just music playing in the background,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, what is this? like,
Yep.
fucking, and it was Silent Night, Bodom Night. But yeah, that year was the year that like got me super interested in like what the fuck, like,
Mhm.
and when you see them live and they're fucking doing like guitars and shit, and they're like going under. So I was like, holy shit. So yeah, it was thanks to Rudy during those years.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was introduced to Children of Bodom through, I believe it was Guitar World magazine. A lot of those mid 2000 era metal bands I got into because of either Revolver, Hit Parade, or Circus, or Guitar World. And I think it shows the power of music journalism, especially when they're describing bands, because I didn't have access to a computer like you guys did, or I wasn't able to like YouTube things because we didn't really have a computer at my dad's house. So the way I was introduced to bands was normally through magazines, and if a description of a band's music caught my eye, I would be more inclined to buy the album like later that week when I was at like Sam Goody or FYE or something. And I remember it was this article talking about their new album, Hate Crew Death Roll, and they were explaining 24/7, Needle 24/7, and I was like, it's like this fast-paced, thrashy black metal song, but super melodic, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I went out and I didn't buy the album. I bought the Headbangers Ball compilation album that week. That was the reason why I bought that album. That album introduced me to so many other bands. But man, the first time I heard that song, I fell in love. I was like, this is like so different. And it was in my era of moving away from like Disturbed and Korn and Godsmack and stuff, and moving into like Killswitch Engage, Shadows Fall, As Lay Dying, that kind of stuff. So it was very different from what I listened to. But man, like I fell in love with it right away. And anytime that song came on, like I would do this thing in the bathroom. Like I told my wife this little story a few weeks ago, and I never really told it to anybody. But I'm just gonna start being more upfront about some of these stories. In high school, I used to practice like performing in the mirror. Yeah, I would leave the shower. This is why I was stinky so much, Baji, by the way.
Yeah, man.
I would leave the shower on, and I would put on my headphones, and I would act like I would perform, and I would like circle headbang, and I would like do all this like headbanging stuff, so I could see how I looked like headbanging. That's why I got my circle headbanging style. And so Needle 24/7, that was one of those songs where I was just like, boom, 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 just circle headbanging the whole fucking song. And yeah, man, from then on, like I've always loved Children. And we'll get to the Falloff Point later, but man, I love Children of Bodom. Children of Bodom.
You were naked when you were staring at yourself in the mirror?
No. I was not naked. I was wearing clothes.
He's
God
windmilling.
damn it.
That wasn't the only thing Will Milling.
It ain't that big, bro. It's like,
God damn.
So that's how I was produced Children of Bodom.
It was definitely a needle, 24/7. Living that needle 24/7 life. You know what I mean?
It.
Pinchy Alex, he's got the jokes today, eh?
Well, motherfucker takes one fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade and all of a sudden he turns into
dude.
fucking George Lopez.
Fucking Mike's putting some shit in this fucking drink. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, it was hard. So,
It was
anyways,
hard.
That's what she said.
we're gonna get into the playlist segment. This is where one person who picks the band, they curate a playlist for us to listen to and talk about here on the podcast. Today, Rudy has curated this playlist. God, dude, is this shit really getting to me? What is in this Mike's Hard Lemonade? Is this is not a good look for
Strawberry
YouTube?
I'm just saying, dude.
pineapple.
This
That's-
is not a good look for YouTube for me. I'm like,
I was
whoa.
gonna get the fucking.
I think it's also a mixture of how fucking hot it is in this room, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking hot.
it's-
Like
I told you. I
I'm
fucking told you in the group
with
chat today.
being
Put the AC in here.
Okay, I was
Brandon-
gonna say if you're gonna say the garage is
The
way
AC
worse.
Garage is
ain't gonna
worse.
do shit.
Garage
The
is
AC's not gonna do
worse.
what?
It ain't gonna do shit. It's just gonna blow it in one direction. At least the fan is moving.
If you put it in the middle of the table right there, guess what? We're all gonna feel the
Dude.
cold air.
Put the AC behind the fan, and then the fan's blowing whatever comes out.
There's
Ooh.
no pleasing you people, is there?
I told you AC. You bring out a desk fan.
You know what? This fucking heat's bringing out the best of us. So let's.
All right, let's go.
roll
Let's
with the
go.
cameras.
Let's go.
Roll.
All right, so Rudy's picked this playlist. The first song on this playlist is Lake Bodom, off of their album,
Their first album.
the first album, Something Wild from 1997.
Oh shit.
God, almost
Crazy.
30 years
Yeah,
ago.
It's crazy how old this shit is now, dude. I
97.
was tripping on that shit.
28
97.
years ago. Fuck. All right, this is Lake Bodom.
Piano, dude.
All right, Lake Bodom.
Keyboard.
Such a good song.
It's crazy how like they add that like classical music like
Yeah.
sound to like this. It's like a complete different hybrid, but
Yeah.
it has that classical music like
Oh, yeah.
the keyboard, dude. To me with this band, I feel like the keyboard is like a huge fucking part of the
Oh, yeah.
fucking band, dude.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
their
definitely.
sound.
Yeah,
Definitely.
the earlier shit for sure, dude.
And like
For
for me,
sure.
I'm not a musician. It's sometimes hard to tell what's the guitar and what's the keyboard, dude.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when they would do the whole switch offs with the fucking solos, it's like fucking
Well, yeah.
perfect synergy.
Yeah, I mean, as guitar players, like I think even for us, sometimes it's a little like, is that a guitar or is that? Because the way the keyboards are played, is like the pitch shifting and stuff to make them like a little more like whammy. It's so weird.
Yeah,
cool,
he's
though.
matching like fucking note per note, like a fucking like solo. So it's like, damn, dude, that was our first, my first exposure at least to like the capabilities of like fucking Jean or you know, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like yeah, his fucking keyboarding skills are fucking crazy.
Oh, this solo?
Mhm.
Hot fire.
Hot fire.
and then keyboard, right?
Yeah.
I just
yeah.
remember hearing this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? How is that possible? How is it so fast and melodic at the same time, dude?
Yeah.
Like, it's Bodom, dude.
Baji, thoughts on Lake Bodom?
Fucking love this song. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard the song in fucking forever. It's a good song. It's a fucking amazing song. Fucking just.
I remember learning this part and it'd be like, oh my god, like, and then it's like, when I learned his later shit, it's like, dude, this motherfucker just keeps getting better and better. I mean, obviously he was already fucking god status, you know, obviously, but at least in the stuff I was trying to learn, it's like, this song was like, I don't know. I felt like I was graced by the fucking gods. Like, oh shit, I can fucking do this part. But then it comes to like other sections that he has, and he's fucking doing like tap-ons and fucking going down the fucking scale like it's nothing. And I'm like, dude, that's crazy.
That's sick. All right. I dig it. I never really liked a lot of early Children of Bodom, but then I hear like Lake Bodom, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I remember.
Oh yeah.
I remember this. All right, I'm cool. But I do prefer like that mid era. That's where my like taste is that mid era. But this is cool too. This is from Hate Breeder, 1999. This is Silent Night, Bodom Night.
The song that did it.
Ooh, this one. Yeah.
Key change right here. Fucking Mozart got nothing on this shit.
Mozart got nothing on this bitch.
Literally, bro. Like,
God damn.
Dude, that part's sick.
yeah, like
It's a good part. It's a
this
good
song, dude, is probably my favorite song they would play live. That shit, like this shit came on and everybody, dude, just
Goes crazy.
nuts.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
I mean,
fast paced. Like, I'm getting goosebumps right now, dude. Just like, oh fuck, man.
I mean, is this a song that like kind of put him on the mark?
I'm
or
pretty
on the
sure, yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna say that. What I will say is, so I got my first Children of Bodom CD before I bought the actual album. Was like a burnt copy that a friend of mine. Oh, I had two friends give me burnt copies. This song was always on them. So I don't know if it was one of their biggest songs.
Yeah, it
but
definitely is.
definitely like it's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's always on all the playlists. Like anytime someone makes a Children of Bodom playlist, this song is on there. So hell yeah.
It's funny. One thing I noticed with Children of Bodom, some of their best songs have the word Bodom in it, like Lake Bodom, Silent Night, Bodom Night, Bodom After Midnight,
Bodom Beach Terror.
Yeah, dude.
They're all
There's a
good
lot of
songs.
them, and I feel like with those specific songs, they put a little bit more of that kick in there, you know?
Right.
Which I mean,
They know what they're
I mean,
doing.
it's-
Yeah.
I mean, it is
That's
just
true.
'cause
That's true.
it is from like the town of Bodom.
yeah.
There's an actual town named Bodom.
It's a lake.
I
Bodom.
think it's a lake, right?
Lake.
Bodom is a lake.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Lake
yeah,
Bodom.
oh yeah.
No, it's a
Little
lake.
Town.
No, it's a
Little
lake.
town. Lake town.
No,
whatever.
we're gonna be
Point.
factual. Bodom is a lake.
Is it a
It's
lake?
a town by the lake.
It's a town by the lake.
Children of
lake. It's
Bodom
a-
are
it's a
kids
town
who
lake.
died at the lake.
Town lake.
The
It's a
children-
town, but it's inside the lake.
So the
like
children died at the lake.
Yes.
It's Atlantic City,
Oh, there
What?
you go.
the Finnish version.
What?
It's their version of Atlantic.
Yeah, I'd fucking well to prove that he's gay and I'm not.
They got their own Finnish Aquaman. It's its own thing. You could talk to a Finnish dude.
My man.
They have their own
My man.
Aquaman.
Swedish fish. Those fucking gummies.
See, if he was like this at every episode, we'd be like Joe Rogan right now.
Right.
We'd be like Rogan, dude.
Yeah, talking about space, aliens, and how they're fucking angels falling from space. Sure, yeah.
And then metal.
And then metal.
And then metal. All right. Yeah, I dig the song. I always love the keyboards. It's fast paced. Definitely trademark Bodom. Yeah, I think we all love this song. I think
Yeah,
it's a killer song.
it's like try not to like the song. It's like you're really just being dishonest and not really being objective.
You're lying to yourself.
If you're lying to yourself if you don't like this song. Ignoring that opinions exist, but I don't give a fuck. This song is sick.
Don't give a fuck.
This is
Opinions
the song
are
that got
wrong.
me into fucking Bodom. This song said, you know what? You're going to like this band and everything else they do. And
I like that.
this next album just keeps getting better.
That's right. All right, so this one is off of Follow the Reaper from 2007. This is Taste of My Scythe.
Oh.
It's hard to choose songs from this album, dude.
Nice and meaty.
Oh, so sick. Fuck yeah. Alright, that was Taste of My Scythe. Heavy as fuck.
I love that.
What
bro.
I'm remembering about Children of Bodom, the reason I love them is because not just are they like highly musically intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
Like you listen to it, like if you're on the musical part of your brain, you're like picking out lines and picking out like notes and everything. Like, oh, it's ear candy. But they mix it with like just fun, good times. Like you can be like at a party and this shit comes on, you're like, fuck yeah, dude.
I was gonna say, dude.
Very
Bodom.
true.
Oh, the solo.
Ooh, another solo.
They always have like good fucking bridge sections.
That they do.
Yeah, it's just like good time. Like you just have fun listening to it.
Yeah.
It's not like Dream Theater where Dream Theater you have to sit down and listen to. You're like, huh, okay. But this is like,
It's party music.
yeah,
dude.
it's party music.
I remember like back in our college days, dude. This was shit that I would get fucked up to every weekend, dude.
Yeah.
Like this reminds me of like the Kimberly days, dude, when we would
Right.
fucking, you know,
Fucking just
yeah,
Go.
in it to win it, dude.
yeah, man.
With
It was,
There
Bodom
you
playing in
go.
the background. It was
Yep.
a good mix.
it was.
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
bumping Bodom, it's gonna be a good night.
We're fucking partying with the Scandinavians and the fucking
the
Finnish. Yeah.
The
It's
woods.
just the energy, dude.
Mhm.
Energy that comes off of this is it's nuts.
That's right.
Very true.
Yeah, it's just like I said, good time. I love the grooves. Children of Bodom has like the best grooves.
Oh, they do.
So a lot of times
Definitely.
they're simple. They're like Metallica's Black Album era, where it's just like simple as fuck, but it has like that swag to it. It has that swing to it. It's fucking killer.
Mhm.
There's also like I mean, obviously, Alexi, he has a like, kind of like a Van Halen kind of energy where it's like the guitars are constantly fucking like changing. Obviously, in some songs, you know what I mean? Like they're all constantly morphing. He might be doing something different, but it's like the guitars are always fucking interesting. At least to me, like they're just always fucking interesting, dude. The fucking riffs and shit. Like maybe it's the techniques he's doing. I don't know. But yeah, I have to say he's like Van Halen kind of like spirit.
Yeah.
You know, as far as like keeping it alive, doing little fucking slides, you know, little tricks with a fucking tremolo. Like I think he evokes a lot of that.
Well, he was a guitar hero of our generation.
Oh,
he
was
one of the guitar
wild
heroes.
child.
The wild child.
Bro, I remember, what was it, Rock Band, and they put Children of Bodom on there, playing that shit on a fucking fake guitar, of course, dude. I felt amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I can play this
Holy
shit. Like,
shit.
fucking
We're just like,
Alexi, dude.
I'm fucking killing it, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Killing
Hey,
it, bro.
we used to have a lot of fucking drunk nights playing fucking Rock Band.
Oh, dude, I suck at
Drinking
Rock Band.
And
I
playing,
suck.
I remember when this shit would come on, I always wanted to do vocals. That shit was just like so fucking fun, dude.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna move into the next one. And I'm not really going around right now talking about like what we think, because I think we're all fucking like we're having fun with this one. This just sounds like a lot of fun.
Definitely.
We're gonna move into oh shit, Rudy.
Oh, he chose the right song.
Oh, this is from, and I would argue their biggest album. This was their biggest.
This
album.
is
like
yeah.
when you look at popularity.
this is their Black album.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
honestly,
100%.
And that's I mean that in a good thing. You know,
I don't
I'm
even
not
know
a big
what album we're on.
crazy
No,
fan
we're
of
on.
Black, but this is their Black album.
I'll mean it on both ends. Where like popularity wise, it was the most popular album.
Yeah.
But also probably the most divisive, because they went more commercial, but not so much to where it was like, oh, they sold out. It was just kind of like if you're still on board, you're gonna dig it. If you're not on board, you're not gonna like it, because they simplified a lot of stuff. But I fucking love this album.
I'm not sure if I could be wrong. I should probably know my shit before I say anything. But then again, I'm not a journalist. But this might have been like one of the first American producers, or I'm not sure for like
Probably.
this album. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, what I'm saying is like there's just a different like energy. Obviously, it was a very conscious choice for them to choose not simpler riffs, but I think they also drop down on their tuning.
Yeah.
So it's a drop down tuning as opposed to like playing standard. They're playing like fucking, you know, standard tuning, which is something I'm familiar with. But yeah, this album is just fucking different, and I think appealed a lot in the West, and they were fucking like touring like big time in the US by this time.
All right. So this is from the 2004 album, Are You Dead Yet? This is In Your Face.
Ooh, I love that song.
Oh, this song used to be on my gym playlist.
Get you pumped up while you're pumping.
This song used to pump me the fuck up. Oh, shit. Oh, no, my bad. My bad.
This is what happens, dude, when the song gets you going.
Yeah, dude.
I'm playing keyboards. I'm like, fuck.
we both were.
That's what they do.
We'll do it again.
Do it again.
Round
That
two.
good. That good.
That great.
We should cover this song.
We get a keyboard player.
Come on, Hondro. like sick rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
Such a good song.
We should cover this song. This is a
so
Defy
down.
the Tyrants
We just
cover.
need a guitar player.
Oh no, we got backing
Keyboard.
tracks.
Keyboard
We got
player.
backing tracks.
Keyboard.
MIDI play 'em. Yeah, we need a
True.
keyboardist.
You know, it's funny. Like around this time, for
Oh,
a while, I was looking
wait,
up
wait, hold on,
guitars.
hold on, hold
Yeah,
on,
that's
hold on.
alright.
Go back. No, started from the end of that guitar solo.
God, we would murder this song.
Yeah, dude.
What?
I remember, I was looking so much into like getting a guitar, dude. Like, I wanted to fucking try that shit. I was like, dude, the sound that they make, dude, it's just like, fuck. Like, I remember I was super into it, dude.
Yeah.
And I remember when they had that Are You Dead Yet tour, they would open up with this song.
Oh yeah, I know. I was there.
Oh.
They opened up with this song, and that's all. This is one very memorable. Because
Yeah.
the way they would come out, dude, it was just like,
I was
boom,
there.
it's fucking
It was
energy,
it was
dude.
great.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
This song, so like in 2006, I was heavy into weightlifting. Like I was heavy into it. So we had a weightlifting class in school, 2.5 hours straight cardio, then pumping shit up.
Yep.
I got big for a little bit. I was on it, but I had two mixed CDs that one had like Korn and stuff, and then one had like Bleeding Through Devil Driver and Children of Bodom. But I tried to pick songs that I didn't have to focus on too musically, like songs I could just pump myself up. This was number one.
Yeah.
This song, dude,
It pumps
oh my
you
God.
up, dude.
this song, I love this song.
The build up in the beginning,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck somebody up.
Yeah, the beginning's awesome.
I'm gonna play keyboard after it.
dude. This band made me want to be a keyboardist. I mean, I never got around to it. I wish I did, but yeah.
I've been playing keys for 12 years. I'm nowhere near close to that at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And I think it's so
Same.
cool how they influenced so many bands, dude. Like
Yeah.
one band I listen to a lot now, Necrogoblicon, dude. They got so much like identical sounds to,
Yeah.
Bodom, keyboard wise and guitar wise.
Yeah.
Singing wise, no, it's totally different. But
Yeah.
the Bodom sound, it's there.
Yeah, I
And
100%.
they admit it
yeah.
too. They're like, oh yeah, dude, Bodom has a huge impact on us.
Yeah.
our sound.
That's
100%.
sick. That's sick. I saw an interview recently with Megadeth's new guitarist, Timu. I was like, okay, I don't know this guy. Let's see what he's about. So far he's fucking phenomenal guitar. But like they did an interview with him, and he's from Finland. He's Finnish, so I thought that was fucking badass. They got a fucking Finnish guitar player in Megadeth. But yeah, he said the three top his favorite like bands. One of them was Children of Bodom. And I was like, that's all you need to say, dude. You know what I mean? That's all you need to fucking say.
That's it.
Just respect is there.
Fuck yeah. All right. And the whole album, Are You Dead Yet? Fucking killer album.
Oh,
dude.
it was.
Killer
Yeah.
album. Like,
Front to back.
if you like this song, you're gonna love the album because
Yeah.
it's this and like more.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. We are gonna move into the next song on the playlist. Song 5. This I'm sorry. This song is off their album Blood Drunk from 2006. This is Tie My Rope.
Ooh, I remember that one.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
shit.
This song.
This is a good one.
So fucking heavy. Blood Drunk.
Blood Drunk.
Blood Drunk.
Which is the next one after In Your Dead. Are You Dead Yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was a great song.
Dude, this song was
Blood Drunk
re-recorded.
itself was also a good song too.
No, yeah. This song itself was re-recorded like, I don't know, like 2 times. Like, I heard so many different versions of the song. Because he did one when he had I can't even remember, but he had a certain pickup that he fucking had in his guitar. I don't know if it was like a signature thing he was trying on. But I think he later like was not happy with how it came out. So they re-recorded this song when the album came out, and it just sounded different from when it was originally released. And that was just because he was just unhappy, or he was like, fucking around with like different pickups. You know what I mean? I can't remember what they were, but yeah, I remember the song being re-recorded again.
That's killer. Yeah, the album I didn't like, but this was, I think, the first single, and I remember like being like, "Oh, if this album sounds like this, fuck yeah, dude." But it wasn't as diverse as Are You Dead Yet was. It just kind of like, just all kind of flows a little samey, you know? But yeah, dude, like I fucking love this song. When this song came out, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Thoughts on Time and Rope? Because I know you were really into Blood Drunk when it came out.
Oh,
you were all over it.
I was all over that shit. That shit was one of my favorite albums.
Really?
That's the songs. It was one of my favorite albums.
There's some good songs in there, like pretty dark songs too.
But this was one of the songs I loved as well. Like, it was just so fucking good.
Yeah.
I didn't really like Blood Drunk, the title track, too much, but yeah, the other songs are on this album, like I did like.
I just remember I used to fucking drink a lot to this album because of the title.
Blood Drunk.
Yeah, dude. Like I remember so bad. We used to drink inside of abandoned houses when we were younger.
Oh shit.
And we'd be bumping Children of Bodom, dude. And I remember one time, this song specifically, cops got there, dude. And I remember I was like, fuck, I can't leave the beer. I grabbed the fucking... That was back in the Tecate days, dude.
No.
So I
days.
fucking grabbed 2 kids of Tecate with me, and I'm fucking running, dude, trying to get to the car. And I remember I had my phone in my pocket. No, I didn't have a phone in my pocket. But I remember the song was playing right before like they came, dude. And I remember I almost... These were bottles. They weren't fucking cans. So I tripped. And in order for me not to break all the beer, because, I mean, we were underage, so it was, like, hard for us to get that shit. I was like, dude, I took the biggest fucking fall damage, dude, but I saved all the beers. Oh, yeah. And that was because of Bodom, dude. I remember, like, my mentality was like, I'm getting drunk tonight, and
I need to save the beer.
I need to save the beer, dude.
Time
like,
My Rope is playing right now.
Yeah.
I can't let Alexi down.
Yeah, dude.
Nah,
That's
Bad
pretty
for in
badass.
Heaven was actually my second favorite song off that album.
That's pretty badass.
Which one?
Band from Heaven.
yeah, that's a good one. See, that yeah.
Okay, I liked Lobotomy and One Day You
Oh,
Cry.
that one was a good
Yeah.
one too.
They're pretty-
There
I
were
don't
so
know,
many. There were good ones.
Kind of
off-
dark songs.
It
like,
is so hard to pick, dude. Like, it's crazy.
Six-
Especially 6 songs, dude. That shit, I redid the fucking playlist, like, at least probably 5 times.
Really?
Yeah.
I went back and I was
Yeah.
like, you know,
God
It's
like,
hard.
like Silent Night, Boredom Night almost didn't make it, dude.
Yeah.
Because I was like, nah, I feel like that's too mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, nah, dude, I can't not put it in there, dude. That
Yeah.
song is like,
Yeah.
You gotta have one,
Mhm.
Gotta have-
song they're known for, or I don't know. Nothing wrong
Alright.
with that.
Nothing wrong with
So
that.
the next one. So I noticed you left it for last. This is from 2007, Hate Crew Death Roll, which is the album that came out.
After.
Was this a re-release? Because I could have sworn Hate Crew Death Roll came out earlier than 2007. This has to be a re-release.
So it's before Are You Dead Yet and after the Blue Follow the Reaper.
Yeah. Okay. So this was like maybe a remaster or something. But it says 07 Hate Crew Death Roll. You left it for last. Angels Don't Kill.
Oh, I love that song.
Now I thought you were gonna pick 6 Pounder because 6 Pounder is my favorite.
oh,
Children
it
of
is.
Bodom
Six-
song.
That 600 is fucking
That's a
great.
good one.
6
But
Pounder is awesome.
I
Or
feel like
Needle 24/7.
24/7.
Yeah.
There's too many,
Oh.
dude. Chokehold.
Yep.
There's just too many.
Damn.
for me, this song is like, I think, his most emotional one.
Okay.
True.
That's
I
why I
can see
left
that.
it for the end. And also,
I can
if
see
I
that.
remember correctly, they would close out with this song a couple times.
Gotcha.
And this song live is like, it's like a fucking story, dude. Like,
Yeah. I can
Alright.
see that.
Here we go. This is Angels Don't Kill from their album Hate Crew Death Roll.
I want no one to escape.
Sounds like a 90s made-for-TV horror movie. I love it.
Fucking some John Carpenter shit.
Oh, that's heavy.
The guitar kicking.
so pretty. So sick, dude. I love it. Yeah, this, I think, Hate Crew Death Roll and Are You Dead Yet tied for my favorite albums. Those are the two albums I go to whenever I listen to Children. Love this song. All right.
I think if it wasn't for like just a little, just the transitional like guitar parts, like it just makes it so interesting. But and he does the fucking like squeal, like, you know what I mean? Those little fucking intervals and shit. Like I don't know, they're just like. They could have like made it so much simpler and just like, you know, like let the keyboard carry it, but I don't know. Again, it just shows like Alexi's fucking guitar fucking skills, dude. You know what I mean? Like he fucking kept you engaged and shit with like some sick fucking Randy Rhoads fucking styled guitar. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I feel like he like took that Randy Rhoads fucking and just like made it his own and just fucking became a wild child.
I feel like he makes the guitar cry, dude. Like the sound that he produces with this, it's like, dude, it's so fucking emotional, but so hard.
Yeah.
But melodic, all in the same sense, dude.
I think the key in his playing, so he's a very soulful guitar player. I think the key in his playing is that a lot of times when you're playing those like beautiful like leads, the guitar players will lay back the right hand and let it kind of, it's a little lighter. He's beating the shit out of those strings. Like, and I think that's what adds to the attack.
Yeah, he has a great attack.
When you see him play live, he's fucking, even on the like the leads, even if they're pretty, he's tearing them apart.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of pain behind it. But what I love about Children of Bodom and Alexi's songwriting style is a lot of bands who are more lead centric, a lot of times the heavy riffs aren't as heavy. I don't know if you like, for example, like an Iron Maiden. Like, yeah, their leads are amazing. But when they play the heavier stuff, it's like, like, you know, you can kind of tell it's like a little lighter. When they are doing the heavy riffs, they have fucking balls to them. You know what I mean? It's just, these aren't like Finnish or whatever Finnish dudes who are like trying to play like pretty leads all the time. Like they're fucking, like the heavy riffs have nuts to them. You know, I fucking love that. That's why I love the band.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's a fucking fan of the shit that we're a fan of, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's like fan of Slayer and like shit like that. So yeah, he's definitely like the ambassador of like, at least in like my time, you know, not to make myself sound old, but like.
Well, he was the Max Cavalera of our era.
Yeah, dude, he was fucking.
He was that dude.
Yeah, he played music from his heart.
Yeah, he did, dude.
Yeah.
That he did.
All right, so that was the playlist. Thanks, Rudy, for doing that. Let's give him a round of applause.
That was a good playlist, dude.
Thank you.
Did
Like
the best you could.
What a blast.
fucking
So
hard.
many
With
good
6
songs.
dude. I was like, fuck, dude. Like,
There's too many good ones.
and like
dude.
I said, I tried not to pick mainstream ones. I was
Mhm.
trying to, you know, but
Yeah.
it's still hard, you know.
Yeah.
Their
I-
songs are just so amazing.
Nah, I hear you. The Blue album, or Follow the Leader, like that album for me, it's
Follow
like
the Reaper.
Follow the
there's
Reaper.
so many good ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
Follow the Reaper. There's so many fucking
Yeah.
good songs in that one.
Yeah.
I like more people need to know.
All right, so we're gonna move into our the fall off segment, right? Yeah, the fall off, which is basically we talk about when we fell off as fans of the band. That doesn't necessarily mean we think the band sucks after or we hated them. It just means like at what point did we stop following the band? You know, because you go through that period where you're like, oh, they have a new album out, I got to check that out. What's the time period where you're like, I'll skip it, or I heard a couple songs I wasn't digging it. So we're gonna get into the fall off segment.
Fall off segment.
We are gonna start off with Baji. Baji, what
With
was your
me.
fall off point with Children of Bodom?
Can't say I really fell off.
Hmm.
Like maybe I wasn't as into the later albums, but I mean, I still gave them a listen. There were some songs that some albums I really dug. Other ones I was just like, not really feeling that one. But it's like I never really fell off. Like I always listened to them.
Yeah.
Even if it was their old stuff or their the newer stuff. I mean, they never really fell off. Still listen to them.
All right. Rudy, do you have a follow-up point with Children of Bodom?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I would say fall off because, dude, I still bump them all the fucking time. But around like 2012 is kind of when I like stopped searching for their music.
Oh, okay.
Put it that way. I think the last album that I was kind of into was I Worship Chaos.
Okay.
But I mean, like, it wasn't like, oh, day one it's coming out, like, oh, fuck, I'm on it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, around that time though, that's around 2012, 2011 is when I got into raving and shit.
Yeah.
So my musical taste kind of changed a little bit, but I still go back to this band all the time, and I do prefer playing their older stuff.
Gotcha.
Their first 3 albums are like always on repeat for me.
Okay.
So, but I wouldn't say I fell off.
No.
I just didn't follow them religiously anymore.
Yeah.
After 2012.
Makes sense.
Gotcha. 100, do you have a fall-off point with Children of Bodom?
As much as I don't want to like admit it, but yeah, like I did. Like Blood Drunk was like, okay, there's not as strong, but there's still some like good shit in there. Relentless, Reckless, Forever came out, and you know, it was just maybe I was just looking for a different sound. You know what I mean? Obviously, they still appeal to me as a guitar player. There's still some tracks that I like from Relentless, Reckless, Forever, which was a 2009 album. This was the album I think that was directed by an American producer. Just to correct myself on earlier. Because Are You Dead? It was, I think, probably a Finnish producer or something, but it definitely was an American. But yeah, after like Halo Blood, I probably wasn't too invested in their music, and although I did hear some stuff that I heard promising, I still checked out every album. Halo Blood, or I Worship Chaos, Hexed, the Fortunate final album. But yeah, I would still check it out, but I don't want to say I fell off, right? I hate that, but it might be sour because like fucking Alexi's gone and that sucks still. But yeah, 2009 I was probably just looking for other stuff, you know. I was getting more into like more technical stuff, thrash, you know, searching for like Megadeth and Hexed or you know, other fucking thrash bands, and eventually Revocation. So I'm gonna say no. You know what? Fuck that. I never fell off. I'm a fucking real Bodom fan.
You're a lifer.
That's right.
I'm a real motherfucker.
I'm a real motherfucker.
All right, cool. I had a big follow-up point. I'm gonna go the opposite. Blood Drunk. So I loved Tie My Rope.
Okay.
Yeah, love that one. And then I think like I borrowed the CD from Baji, listened to it, and I was like, this ain't it for me. Like, this ain't it. And then so my interest waned pretty quickly after that. You know, I love that mid-era Children of Bodom. I think my problem with some of these bands is that, like a Lamb of God, for example, is like there's a time period where they just didn't progress. They just kind of like just kept pumping out the same music, which I think is a very dangerous thing for some bands. I think that they need to evolve. Bands always need to evolve and try new things, try different things. And I think Children of Bodom, because their style was so diverse as far as like a lot of keys, synths, choirs, whatever, and then the music also, it's not just like black metal, it's not just death metal, it's not just thrash, it's so eclectic that at a certain point you get to, well, what else can they do? They're not really doing it because their music is so like their formula is there. So I just kind of got bored with the style after a while. But that didn't just happen with them. That happened with like Esley Dying. That happened with Lamb of God. That happened with Killswitch. That happened with a lot of those bands that I was into in high school. Coming out of it, I was like, I was just trying to look for something different. In the last couple of years, I've rediscovered Children of Bodom, and I remember I absolutely love the songs that I love. I absolutely adore. But yeah, I also went back to some of the other albums after my Falloff Point. Still couldn't get into it. I just don't know why. I think that a good band for artists to follow, and this might be a little because we're talking about like such a beloved metal band like Children of Bodom, to bring up this band might be sacrilege, but Disturbed I think is a great example of how a band should evolve. You know, because when they came out with Sickness, they were very new metal-ish, some industrial. They came out with Believe, which was more like hard rock metal. And then they came out with 10,000 Fists, which they started adding double kicks. They started adding guitar solos. And they came out with Indestructible, some more proggy stuff going on. But it's always like a little bit. You add a little bit more and more to the style. And as you add a little bit more, it becomes more of the style. And I think that's a good way for a band to progress and evolve. And I feel like Children just didn't do enough to progress. They just kind of like, this is what we're good at, and we like it, and we're going to keep doing it. I would have liked to have seen Children of Bodom do some more progressive metal stuff. I would have liked to have seen some more odd time signature stuff. You know, maybe put the beers down for a little bit, you know, and did a little more Dream Theater-esque kind of stuff. Not too much, but just add that style into their music. You know what I mean? I think they would have probably kept the audience interested, because the audience also fell off a little bit, too, after a while. So I don't know, but that's just me.
It's interesting you mentioned the Disturbed thing, because it's funny you mentioned that, because I feel like that's another band that plateaued. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
don't get me wrong. After album 4, they definitely fucking plateaued.
Definitely.
But it was an evolution, and then they plateaued. It wasn't, you know. But they also didn't have the eclectic style that Children of Bodom has. You know
I feel like if you're a band and you're doing like 5+ albums, I mean, you're gonna have your classic period, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? And Bodom definitely had a fucking like old school Bodom sound, and then you have like the new school Bodom sound. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Something, a little bit of something for everyone.
Definitely.
Do we have live experiences with the band?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you guys are all smiling. Okay. We'll start with Baji, and then we'll work our way down this way.
I've seen them, I want to say twice, maybe more. But the two that I can remember, I saw them at Soma with, who the fuck were they playing with? Oh, that's weird. They were Lacuna Coil, I believe. I think it was Children of Bodom, Lacuna Coil, and no, it wasn't Lacuna Coil. Children of Bodom, Devil Driver. That's what it fucking was, because I went to go see Devil Driver, and then Children was playing. They were headlining, fucking amazing. The only thing I would complain about is that they had these fucking strobe fucking lights that just blinded you. There was nothing you could do, no matter where you were standing, or just getting fucking blinded. But the show itself was great, but then the next time I saw them was for the Slayer tour. It was Children of Bodom. It was Slayer, Lamb of God, Children of Bodom, and
the Unholy Alliance tour.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
I saw them there.
Was Megadeth?
Yeah. No.
Was it Megadeth?
No, it wasn't Megadeth.
Okay, that's a different one.
It was Slayer, Lamb of God,
Children of Bodom,
that was
and
Gigantor.
Thine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tom's little brother's band.
His nephew's band.
His nephew's band.
Yeah.
The Eyes Bleed or something.
Thine Eyes or Three Eyes Bleed. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Point being, fucking, they were amazing. They had this fucking awesome fucking intro that I fucking love to this day. It's like this.
What was it?
I don't remember what it was called.
You said you loved it to this day.
Yeah, it's like Napoleon something.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll have to look at it for later. But fucking love their shows. Fucking awesome. Fucking Alexi was just fucking riling the crowd. It was a good show. Like, it was they were at their peak. Because I think Are You Dead Yet had like dropped two years before. So they were still writing that. And then I think they had just dropped. Because originally it was supposed to be on the San Diego date was supposed to be June 6, 2006, but Tom had his throat thing or whatever, so they had to push it back almost a year. So essentially, that's when I think Blood Drunk had been out by that, or it was coming out.
I think it was coming out.
It was coming out, and then they played some songs off that album because he's like, we have a new album coming out in fucking broken English, and in a couple months, check it out. There's a new one. They played a couple of the new songs, and it was pretty cool. It was fucking amazing.
Gotcha. Rudy.
So Bodom is definitely one of those bands that I lost count after like 6 or 7 times.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. It's between Bodom and Guar. I've seen those bands the most. Okay. Dude, Bodom used to play House of Blues so much here in San Diego. Like, fucking, I at least seen them there like 4 or 5 times, dude. Yeah. But definitely the most memorable show was the first time I seen them, dude. Only because the lineup, I think I'm never going to get that great of a lineup again in my lifetime. Yeah. It was Cradle of Filth, Arch Enemy, and Children of Bodom, dude. like in that order. It was
That's sick.
fucking crazy, dude. And that was when I was, barely fresh with Bodom, and I was like, holy shit! I didn't even know Bodom was gonna play that day.
Yeah.
And I think they were like, if not the opening band, the second band playing. So you just from the get go, dude, you had like so much fucking energy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just what Alexi gave off, dude, was like a very unique energy, dude. I mean, the guy was he seemed fucking cool as fuck, dude. He was always partying. He was always drinking. That's one thing I did notice every fucking show, dude. I remember one time when I was with Alex at I think it was Gigantor, when they played with Megadeth. Remember, he had to stop the show and go throw up on the side real quick and then come back. So, I mean, good memories. Like, that fool partied hard. He had a good fucking life.
I always get confused if that happened in that show or when we saw them when it was Lamb of God and As Lay Dying had to back out because Tim was adopting his Ethiopian babies. I always get those confused. I remember, like, I don't know if he was sick or if he was just fucking partying too hard.
No, he
had the bucket.
He had the bucket. He's like, hold on. And then he came back. He's like, all right, I'm ready.
And everyone's like, fuck
yeah, dude. Like, he literally had to stop because he was yakking, dude. Like, and to me, it's fucking mind blowing how he can be fucked up but still play guitar like that, dude. Like,
That's
how.
crazy. It's like Dimebag shit.
And he's
That
singing
was,
too, dude. He's singing too. It's like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And it's this little tiny ass guy, dude. This guy was short as fuck, but the energy he would bring out was like nothing else.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. I mean, one thing that I take for granted now, I remember at one point it got to me like, fuck, Children of Bodom's back again, like in town. Like, they would play at House of Blues a lot. And it got to a point where I was like, oh, I already seen him plenty of times. And now it's like, I took it for granted. I wish I would have went to more shows because it was always a good fucking time at a Bodom show.
Hell yeah, dude. Hundro.
All right. I had to look up all these fucking concerts.
Yeah, dude, because we've seen him a couple of times. I know I've seen him at least 2 or 3 times with you.
I've seen him 2 times with you. Unless, well, maybe you can correct me, maybe 3. But the first time I saw him was 2006. I remember that because that was either after my first band Drained, we played our show, and then we fucking went to see this, and it was like the best fucking feeling.
Oh shit!
So at Soma, I don't know if you were there, but it was Bodom, Amon Amarth, Gojira, and Sanctity.
Yeah.
This is when
No, that was the show.
You were there?
Yeah, I remember Sanctity because I got into them because of that show. It was them. It was a Man of Marth. That's who fucking
Amon
Amarth.
Yeah, and Gojira when they were
Yes,
fucking like hella fucking
I was
nobodies.
I was at that fucking show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that was like my
That's
that was
crazy.
my first concert ever. Like first fucking concert.
That was your first show ever?
My first show ever.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and I was already fucking senior in high school and shit.
Yeah.
And then I saw them in 2007 with the one that I mentioned earlier, which was Lamb of God, Municipal Waste, As Lay Dying, but they backed out because of the Ethiopian babies. And then they brought in God Forbid instead. So I got to see
Oh.
God Forbid in 07. And I can't tell which one he was yakking, but there was one of those shows where it's like you could tell the whole band was just having a good time.
Yeah.
The keyboardist was fucking drinking a lot.
Dude, they were
And
always
like
drinking.
I could tell the people on the side, like his crew, were telling him like, you need to fucking like drink water, and he's like pointing at his fucking side crew and just kept drinking. You know what I mean? So and then Gigantor was like 2008, wasn't it?
I honestly don't remember. I remember the venue and I remember the show.
Yeah. But yeah, that one was fucking In Flames. Yeah, In Flames, fucking Megadeth, Job for a Cowboy, and High on Fiber. And that was a fucking another memorable night.
Did you say High on Fiverr?
High on Fiber. There was a lot of
High on Fire, right?
High on
yeah,
Fiverr.
High on Fire, dude.
Yeah.
I remember because the motherfucker, I forgot his name, the frontman, but the motherfucker.
He was like shirtless and
He
shit,
was
right?
shirtless
Long
and
hair.
fucking like
Yeah.
you could just smell him. Like I was like, we were front row and I was like, yep, it's fucking sweet fucking passion fruit right there. But yeah, so I got to see. That's crazy. I just realized right now I got to see Bodom 06, 07, and 08. And yeah, man, fucking. I feel like those are important shows for me. Like just considering all the fucking bands I got to see, I just realized, holy shit, I got to see Gojira. Technically, because I'm seeing them this year, And I told my friend who I'm seeing it with, I was like, I've never seen him before. But now I'm going to be like, wait, I did fucking see them. I did see him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Didn't we
All
go?
right.
Didn't we go see him like a couple years ago?
Bodom?
Gojira.
I haven't seen Gojira since then.
All right.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't
someone
him.
else, another Mexican dude.
It wasn't him.
Another guy with a mustache.
All right, guys. So that is it for this episode of Metalology. Thank you guys so much. We hope you guys enjoyed our little deep dive into Children of Bodom.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can follow Metalology on Instagram at Metalology Podcast. You guys can follow me at Anthony_7screen. Follow our band at Defy the Tyrants. We have a new album coming out very soon. A bunch of singles are also coming out, including our current singles, Breakthrough, The Light, and Within My Darkness. If you guys want to follow us on Spotify, we have an audio-only version of this podcast for anybody just tuning in. You guys can follow us on Spotify. Leave us a 5-star rating. We much appreciate it. I think right now we're at a 4.7. You guys can also subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Our resident rating and reviewer, Alberto La Farga, will rate and review your rating and review. If you guys are watching on YouTube, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Handro, take it away. If you want to.
Oh, sorry. That was my death metal. What's that dude on the fucking wheelchair who like can't talk and he talks like this? Hello.
Fucking
Hawkins.
Stephen Hawkins.
Stephen Hawkins. Hello. Imagine if he did like death metal.
Well,
Yes. Metal Hondro. You can find me on Instagram and in front of me.
If you want to follow me, you can follow me as the one who knocks on Instagram. The O's are zeros and underscore after every word.
And you can follow your boy at slap_the_bass.
Hell yeah.
That
All right,
is-
guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will catch you on the next episode of Metalology.
Yeah, yeah.